Hi everyone, it's Tammy with Frou-frou Studio, and we're back today to do the 50 stack challenge. This is the first challenge, the original one, and it is it was created by Amy at Crafty Cat, and I will link her video from Monday below. She pulls out the prompts on Monday. And every week she does a single prompt for 2 guest checks, and you're to use that prompt in your makes. She originally started with guest checks because that's what she has, but you can use anything that you have because she had said that some people didn't have guest checks where they were. So, some people are using envelopes and they're using other substrates besides guest checks. So, and that's okay. So today we're on 45 and 46, and 45 is retro. I'm going to add it to my list here. And 46 is a man. So, for those of you that have not watched my videos before, or if you are new, welcome. I am creating a book with mine, and this is how chunky it has gotten so far. I originally had the book bound, and because it was getting so chunky, I ended up having to take it apart and have just been putting the pages in every week as I get them done. So all of these are in there, and then once I get everything done, then I'll put the back cover on, and we'll have a big, nice, chunky book of all of the guest checks. Amy is making ephemera with hers, and like I said, I will link her video in the description box so you can go and watch hers. She also has a playlist on her YouTube that has all the videos from anyone that is doing videos. She's linking them all in that playlist, and I have a playlist as well for the ones that I'm doing. So, the first thing I'm going to do is just put some ink on this real quick while I'm talking. So, I hope everybody is doing well. It is Tuesday, and this will post on Wednesday. So, okay. I am using this digital, which I believe I got from Creative, or who did I get this from? I got this from, I think this is from the Digital Collage Club, actually. And it's just this. I thought she looked pretty retro. And then I just have some little scraps of paper that I kind of thought fit into the category. And I might reach over here into my scrap bin and pull out some book page. It's just going to be a pretty simple collage. Onto the guest check using these kind of papers, and then using her as the focal point. Let me see what I have over here. Book page wise, do I have anything that is retro looking, close at hand? Probably not, because that would be too easy. What is this one? This might work. I just want a little bit to kind of break up some of this other pattern. Alright, so how do I want to do this? Get my sleeves out of the way. I came up from work and jumped in the shower real quick so I could come up here and do this. So I just threw on a little sweatshirt. It's a good thing sometimes that all you can see are our hands, in my case especially. No makeup, wet hair, you know, all that kind of fun stuff. It'd be pretty scary otherwise. Of course, I watch, you know, a lot of you guys that make videos, and you're always seem really put together. Your nails all done, and I have no idea how you keep your nails so pretty doing this, because I end up with ink and paint and stuff all over me. Of course, I'm the world's worst about not remembering to wear gloves when I'm doing stuff like this too. So it's partly my fault. I think something like that. Just something kind of simple. Alright, so if we take her off, grab my art glitter glue here. Hopefully it's going to cooperate. I haven't used it since the weekend, so it may be difficult. Let's kind of do from top, a little bit of top to bottom gluing here. And then we'll lift it all up and glue the rest of it down. Once I'm gonna turn this around the other way because it's got a cut in it. Make sure that cut part's up under the picture. Not that I guess it matters too much, because it's just for me, but still. If we can do it, we might as well fix it, right? Now we should be able to lift this whole thing up and glue it down. Oh no. Disaster. Okay, not too bad. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Let's get this little corner right here. And then see if I can glue that back down where that kind of stuck right there. There we go. And y'all might have seen my wet hair just then when I leaned my head over. If you did, I'm sorry. Okay, now. Let's put her there. And then I went into my little snarky quotes from Tim Holtz. And I got this little sticker out. And it says, I wish retail therapy was covered by my health insurance. I'm just going to put it right down here. All right, so that's that one. Like I said, that one's quick and easy. Now the other one's going to be a little bit more involved, but not a lot. Okay, for this one, my man is Charlie Chaplin. And I have just picked some scrapbook paper. I've got this little hat that looks like his hat that was a stamp, and then I just fussy cut it. And I've got a little ticket, and then I've also got this washi that looks like film. And so I am going to, I have an extra guest check under there too. Figure out, and I think what I'm going to do, because I don't think I want the scrapbook paper to show through the washi. I may put this down on just regular paper, because I think if I put that down, yeah, I don't want it to do that. So I'm going to grab a piece of scrap, something or another. Over here. Is it going to fit on here? Yeah, I think that'll work. Charlie on there. I may do him kind of cockeyed like that. And then I may not even need these papers. I was thinking I was going to need something else, but I don't think I am. I could make a little pocket. And then make this stick in the pocket. Or a tuck. I'm just having all kinds of trouble with stuff sticking where I don't want it to. Alright, so if I have that there, and I made that. Okay, what my hat? I like this one better, I think. Yeah, I don't need that. Okay, let's do that. Okay, now first thing I'm gonna do is I want to, you know how when you have an old film and it does the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I want to put numbers in here. So let me get my black ink. And I guess this first one would be kind of a half number, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's going to work. So this first one would be like that. Then we'd have the 3. Then the 2. Then the 1. Okay. Then let's take some of this white off here. If you rip away from you, you'll have less white. If you rip towards you, you will have more white. Most of you probably know that, but we may have some new junk journalers that are learning that may not know that. We're going to put this on like a little tuck. And then, since I just glued that down by accident, but that's okay, that's where it had to go anyway, right? We'll finish gluing this. Get that out of there. Look what I did. No. My ink wasn't dry. No, guys. Okay, we're going to have to do a take 2 on this, I think. No, it's all right. It just makes it look more vintage. And a lot of it's not going to show anyway, so I'm not going to worry about it. Just think about that if you're stamping on washi. Give it time to dry, or hit it with your heat gun. If you hit it with your heat gun, it'll set it. Don't do what I just did. I think I'm going to put some dimensional tape on that, if I can find it. That's just a piece of file folder that I stamped and cut it fussy cut, so it's got a little bit of strength to it. Not a lot, but it'll keep it from getting too bent up. And then we're going to ink around this. And put something on the back to make it a journal card. Put these over in my scrap bin. We'll use this tag. It was close by. I might put this on there. On the other side here. This picture I got out of the book. It's like a picture archive book that I found at the thrift store, and it's got all kinds of interesting pictures in it all through the ages of different categories. You know, it's got like transportation and the 50s and the 60s, and you know, it goes through each decade, and it's got space and just all kinds of interesting things. So the pictures are kind of cool. And that he was in there under what category was he under? Maybe cinematography or something like that. I can't remember now. But yeah, it's a really neat book. Alright, I don't have any little scraps close by to put in the top of that, but we can add that. And I hope this is going to fit now that I did that. Yeah, it's okay. Can't really see my mess up though. I mean, you can't see this, which I kind of wanted to see that. Let me turn this down. We're going to make this a little smaller. Let's see. No, don't like it. So I'm going to cut right down this tag to the edge of the picture. Actually, I might come over even a little bit more. I'm going to end up cutting all that off, guys, after I sat there and did it. But you know, sometimes that's the way that it works out. There, that's better. Yep. That's better. Okay, so this is our retro. I had originally got out this little polka dot thing to put on here, but I don't think it needs it. I'm just going to leave it. So we have our retro guest check and we have our man guest check. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed watching me totally mess it up. But I think that's okay. I mean, I could, you know, kind of do this a little bit and make it look even a little bit more vintage. And the next time I'll remember that I need to heat set that ink before I move on to the next thing. But yeah, that's okay. I can live with that. Alright, so that's it for today, and I will see